Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to configure remote access VPN under L2TP over IPsec VPN, that is called, you can dial up VPN, right? Native L2TP IPsec VPN. So as you can see that this network, that network I have designed divided into two parts, right? Internal network, right? That is, you can call it LAN network, and again it divided into public network, right? In my lab, right? So public network is nothing but you can call it internet, right? So as you can see that, let me tell you behind the FortiGate firewall, how the connectivity is designed, right, in my lab. So behind the FortiGate firewall, there is one L2 switch, right, which is connected to this FortiGate firewall. On this FortiGate firewall, port 2, I have configured 10.1.1/24, right? So port 2 belongs under VLAN 10, right? I have configured VLAN 10, right? Under the VLAN 10, I have configured 10.1.1/24, right? So again, this interface, Ethernet 0/1 is configured as a trunk port. And this L2 switch, behind this L2 switch, there is one port Ethernet 0/0, right? Which is connected to this router, right? Just assume that this is any server, or in my case, this is a router, right? This port is belongs to VLAN 10, right? So on router, I have configured 10.1.1.10/24 IP, and gateway will be 10.1.1, right? Which is configured on FortiGate firewall port 2, under the port 2 VLAN configured, right? So this 10.1.1 will be the gateway for the LAN network, right? So in my case, there is a single router. So I have configured 10.1.1.1 gateway, right? Apart from, I have configured telnet to access from outside, right? To access this router using telnet, right? Just for demonstration purpose, right? So again, if I talk about public network, right? Public network, you can call it insecure network, or it is internet, right? So port one, which is connected to the internet cloud. Internet cloud in my lab, there is nothing but you can call it cloud, right? Which is providing internet connectivity to this FortiGate firewall, right, on port 1. So as you can see, this is my Wi-Fi network, right, which is providing the internet, right? Again, this internet cloud, let's assume that there is a user, right, who is sitting outside, and this user wants to access this internet network. So without VPN, this user cannot access this internet network, right? So again, I would like to tell you one thing. The user who wants to access this internal network, so connectivity should be reachable. This user must be reachable, this public IP, right, which is configured on port 1, right, 192.168.78.66, right? So this IP should be reachable from this user machine. Then this connectivity will be fine. Otherwise, if there is no connectivity between this gateway, so VPN cannot be established, right? So, this PC, Ethernet, this PC, right, only used for to access, to manage this FortiGate firewall using GUI. That's it. So just assume this part, right? This part. So let me show you one document I have prepared for it that would be easy to understand, right? So this is my document which I have prepared myself. So in order to create dial-up VPN, I have to configure first username and user group, right? So after creating username and user group, I mean, first we have to create user. Then after that, after creating user, I have to create user group, and I'll call this user into this group, right? In VPN group. So my user group will be my VPN group, right? So that's how. So here I have written how can you create, right? Just go through this document. This document, it would be easy to configure, right? So I have designed only for my knowledge, for the sake of knowledge, right? So let me show you the diagram first of all. So let me show you the topology, right? So that's you can see. So one thing I would like to tell you here. So this Windows machine, right? I'll just connect it for demonstration purpose, right? So I'll use, so what I would like to tell you, this internet cloud, right, which is providing to internet to this Fortigate firewall, right? So I don't use this Windows machine. I'll use my one physical machine, right, which is connected to this subnet, right? This subnet, right? So because this PC, this Windows machine having some issues, that's why I have shown it only for the demonstration, for understanding, right, how the connectivity will happen when you create VPN, right? So let me show you the FortiGate firewall, right? So this is my FortiGate firewall. So as you can see that first we have to create user, right? So I have already created one admin. So I'll show you how you can create. First, I have to remove this user. Then you can create, right? How you can create user and user group. Let me click OK and delete this user, right? I have created one user group also. I'll delete this group, right? So first of all, okay. So don't worry. I'll create first one user. So one thing I would like to also tell you that I don't have any remote radius server or TAG server or any LDAP server for authentication, right? So I'll use local user to authenticate this user only in the FortiGate firewall, right? User will be admin, password will be admin, alphabet 123, right? Admin, alphabet 123. Next. So I don't use two-factor authentication right now. So I have already created one user, my VPN user group. Submit here, okay. So if you want to create user group, just go under the user and authentication user group and create here one user and add that user what you have created here, right? So I have already created one my VPN group, right? So now we have to create, let me show you one thing. First of all, I don't have configured any policy right now. So as you can see, if I would like to show you the static route, so there is, as you can see that there is one default dynamic static route, right, which is providing the internet connectivity. First of all, I would like to show you the internet connectivity. Let me show you as well this one. So how you can just click here and educate in 8.8.8.8. So as you can see, the reachability is there. So now we have to create VPN, right? So how we can create? So I'll use IPsec wizard, right? So here I'll use my VPN, right? User VPN name will be my VPN, right? So I'll use remote access, native, and remote type. I'll use native and Windows native. Next, and incoming interface will be what? Will be port 1 because this port is connected to the my ISP. In my case, let me show you. So here, as you can see that port 1 which is connected to the ISP, you can just assume that, right? And port 2 which is connected to the my LAN network. So I have already created one VLAN on this port. So I'll use that VLAN interface, right? For LAN network. I'll use authentication method, pre-shared kit, not use signature because I don't have any signature. Just at the rate 123, right? And my VPN group VPN group I had created in the beginning. So next, local interface, I'll use this VLAN interface, right? Because this 10.1.1 belongs to this VLAN interface, right? So if you want to know how you can create a VLAN, so I'll show you how you can create this VLAN interface, right? A local interface, local address, I'll choose which network you want to access. So I want to access 10.1.1.0/24 network, which is connected to the my LAN network, right? So I'll use put the name LAN network, right? And here I'll use 10.1.1.0/24, right? Then click OK and add. You want to add one more network here. Whatever network you want to add, you can add here, right? It is depend on you, right? Client range 1.1.1.1. 1.1.1.1.10. So this client address range means the user who is accessing VPN. So IP address will be assigned from this range IP, right? And subnet mask it is already there /32 and click next and create, right? So as you can see that the setup has been the VPN has been set up, right? You can check it out here. So tunnel list. So as you can see that my tunnel is currently down because traffic has not been initiated from the by the VPN user till now. That's why currently it is down. Once traffic will be initiated from the remote VPN, my remote user VPN, so tunnel will be up, right? So by default, you will see that there will be two policy which is created itself automatically, right? So as you can see that I have two policies, right, created. So I'll apply security policy as per my network, right? So source and destination will be all HTTP services, and I don't want to use NAT, right? So I'll apply antivirus profile, security profile, and IPS application control, right? So all session logs, then okay. Click again, okay. So as you can see that security profile has been applied. I'll also use here. So I don't use NAT, right? Because I want to see that which user is accessing my internet network. Antivirus, IPS. Application control. So now, as you can see that security profile has been applied. So as you can see that there is no traffic right now because VPN user has not initiated any traffic till now. So and tunnel is also currently down. Let me show you. Tunnel is also currently down. So let me show you how you can create VPN in the Windows machine. So just click here, type under the search bar VPN. You will see that this option. Click here, add VPN, Windows build. So here I put here my VPN, You can put any of the name and server IP, server name or address. So it will your WAN IP address, So 192.168.78.66. So 192.168. 78.66, This is the my WAN interface IP address of the FortiGate firewall. Pre-shared key. We used pre-shared key method authentication, So I'll use here test at the rate 123, and username will be what, admin, and password admin at the rate 123, Just click here save. So you will see that my VPN has been created. Just connect here, One more thing I would like to show you. So, the moment you create, uh, the moment the traffic will be initiated, so you will see in the adapter like this, So don't think about this IP address record, because I have already earlier I have created, So don't see this, So let me try to initiate the traffic from the VPN user, right? So as you can see that I have initiated traffic from the remote user, right? So now VPN is connected. So let me show you. As you can see that traffic is reaching out, So now one more thing I would like to show you in the CLI as well. Just a second. debug IP ICMP, debug IP ICMP, right? Let me try to ping it. Okay, let me here diagnose. I have written here get router info routing table all. Get router info routing table. Okay, I think tunnel is down. Let me try to again initiate the traffic. Diagnose VPN, IPsec list status, right? Let me try to first of all check everything. Okay, there is no reachability bit. Okay, reachability is there. Let me try to again VPN IPsec turn. Okay, I think due to Wi-Fi network, I am facing these issues. That's why configure system interface edit port 1. That mode static. So system interface configure system interface. Config system interface edit port 1 set mode DSCP. So system interface. Okay, let me see again. So system interface. Okay, now I am going to again try. So as you can see that the moment I'll refresh, tunnel will be up. So as you can see, right? So if I show you the LAN machine, so as you can see, So as you can see that I try to ping. So this message is giving the reply and response. One more thing I would like to show you in the CLI as well. So just a second, please give a moment. Diagnose, sniffer, packet, any, right? Host. Let me check what IP address I got. Config, config. I got 101.1.2, 101, 101, 1.1.2, right? And port ICMP, right? Sorry, protocol ICMP. Diagnose, sweeper, packet, any, diagnose, sweeper, packet, packet, enter. Okay, any, what I use here, host 101.1.2, right? And ICMP, okay, ICMP 4. So as you can see that I try to ping from the remote machine. I am getting the echo reply and echo request, right? So on this router as well, as if you see here, so as you can see that here, right? Let me undebug all. So here you can see that echo send, echo reply, right? So this is the VPN IP address 101, right? 101, 101, 1.1.2, and this is the my IP address of the router. So as you can see that echo sent and echo reply. So IP interface, so 10.1 dot my router's interface IP address, and 10101, sorry, 1010.1.2, which is the remote IP VPN IP address, right? Remote, right? So let me show you one thing. So as you can see that I am getting echo reply, echo request and echo reply. So that's how you can configure the dial-up VPN, I mean L2TP over IPsec in the Fortigate firewall. One more thing I would like to show you, just a second. You have to do get router info, routing table all, right? Then what input you will see, get router info, routing table all. So as you can see that, right? Adapter interface IP address, right? PPT interface, as you can see, directly connected. Earlier it was not because tunnel was down, right? So you can also put here, you can check it out. Diagnose VPN tunnel list. Diagnose VPN tunnel list. So as you can see, this is my, okay, my VPN, right? So my VPN name is my VPN. So diagnose tunnel diagnose VPN IKE, diagnose VPN IKE gateway list, right? Name my VPN. Okay. Name here you have to put my VPN. Okay. You have to put here exact name. Let me check it out. What is name? My VPN, right? Diagnose VPN terminal gateway list. So as you can see that tunnel is still currently established, right? So if you see the policy, let me show you policy as well. So as you can see that traffic is getting on this policy. You can also check it out. So matching logs as well. So as you can see that source IP and destination IP it is showing, right? Source IP which is the VPN IP address, right? VPN IP address range and destination 10.1.1.10 which is my router IP address, right? So that's how you can configure dial-up VPN L2TP over IPsec in Fortigate Firewall, right? So thanks for watching this video till the end. If you have understood anything from this video, I would like to request you please like, share and subscribe. So it's our responsibility. If you have understood anything from this video, so you must subscribe this channel. So thank you for watching this video till the end.